My published quatrains are mostly written in French, with some Italian, Greek, Latin, Spanish, and English. There is some use of invented word also, words concerning future innovations that at the time of writing are yet to be invented. For good reason, I tried whenever possible to avoid using these new words revealed to me in a future beyond my writings, thus avoiding their preemptive use. One such example is the word antenna, a word not invented for 400 years following my penning to paper. The valiant captain's head cut off, thrown before his adversaries, his body hung up upon the fleet's antenna. Confused, they row against the wind. For the most part, I intentionally made my quatrains obscure in nature, because if I had been too specific, I would greatly trouble some powerful people who would have me tried as a heretic and magician. I know my own future and know the hour. Therefore, heed the visions depicting ill effect of my future self and guard against their happenings. I also did not want to forewarn those of malicious intent in the future, of which there are many. If their actions were of public knowledge before their happening, then they would simply take account and alter their plans. A deliberate obscurity is intended for all these reasons. And of course, that they should not be interpreted with the intent to self-fulfill. Subsequently, they should not know that once the keys to my prophecies are found and then kept under secret veil by the best able to use and serve honorable intent, can then act silently to successful effect. It was never intended that my prophecies should be generally understood by everyone, only those of good heart and soul. My prophetic quatrains are not without symbolism, metaphor, anagram, cryptic code, and even pun. Here and there, I sometimes added or removed a letter to or from a word, hereby veiling its true nature and meaning. Other times, one word can mean two things, yet differently the same. My aim being to efficiently add more meaningful interpretation and import, but none are written to give alternate or ambiguous meaning. If perceived as ambiguous, then this is only within the received perception and understanding of the person interpreting them, and not one intended by my writing. My prophecies are clear enough to understand by those of good intelligence. Some of my quatrains can be interpreted specifically, others more generally. All need detailed examination. The more you study them, the more sense you will make of them. If you cannot make sense of them relating to your present time and future, then you will, at least with hindsight, see the past in a clearer perspective. Some contain different time periods and events within the same quatrain, others not. Be advised that some lines are polymorphic in nature, and though appearing to go with the next line of the same quatrain within, they actually go with other lines of different quatrains.
The Nostradamus Address by Michael Nostradamus and Das Abra.